Hey guys, it's the Yuga Review here, coming at you with a Yosenju deck profile for the April 2015 Banlist format. I'll get into the main deck, you know how it goes. So, for the monsters, this deck's really, versatility, has a lot of versatility on monsters. So, start off with the 3-1. This is your Compulse on Crack. You Compulse on Legs, if you want to say, because when it's summoned, you activate its effect and you bounce a monster on their field back to the hand. It's really good. Moving on to the next Kama, which is the 3-2. This is your guy will attack directly to activate this guy's effect. Because when a Yosenju monster deals battle damage, this guy's on the field, you search with him and you search for any Yosenju card in your deck, which is really good, obviously. 2 strategic, because boosting things can be really helpful if you want to get over stuff, or even just there for the extra summon. 1 Mishack, because there's not a lot, it's a good catastor, there's not a lot of wind-based decks around apart from these and the odd person who plays harpies. The not running the Pendulum engine, sole fact for running these is for your Yosenju secret move, your barrier, is to have these in the Pendulum zone, or that in the Pendulum zone, and just it's there, and then if this is in the Pendulum zone, it stops your monsters from being destroyed. You just send this to destroy it. Then we're in 3 Yosen training grounds. A lot of people don't like this, a lot of people think it's a dead draw, but it really isn't, because even if you have it late game and you have monsters in your hand, you can play this, maybe bait MSTs to stop them hitting Tenkeys or other stuff, and it just searches your stuff out, your barriers, the monsters you may need. It can be really helpful. Obviously the 3 Tenkey, because all your monsters are Beast Warriors, so it searches them all out, apart from the Pendulum pieces. 3 MST, because popping things is a thing. 2 Duality, because the special summon fact doesn't hinder you and you're just searching more out of your deck. The destruction part, the 2 Dark Hole and 1 Raigeki, doesn't hinder you at all because your monsters are never on the field. You'd normally play Dark Hole before you summon, so it's just really good. Divine Wind, because your monsters come back to your hand. You'd normally summon your Pendulum guy with this to 21 wall. Then Dimensional Fissure, because none of your monsters should be hitting the graveyard. So yeah. 1 Book of Moon. Then we have the 3 Barrier. Such a good card. It can help your pushes, throw TKs. It's just self-explanatory. Then we have the 1 Macro and the 1 Vanities. Getting this lock on, basically, I wouldn't say you automatically win, but technically you do, because it's just so strong. Macro on its own is a strong card, so they're just really nice to have, because most of the time, the only thing hitting your graveyard is your spells and traps. So, and then we run Compulse, Solemn, and TT. This isn't going to hinder you, because you're going to play it in their turn and you've got no monsters on the field. This deck does get a lot better when their support comes out in the next set, so I can't wait for that. It will get cards like Lose a Turn and the level 6 guy, I believe, I don't know its name, so sorry about that. In terms of extra deck, you don't really need to run one, but if you do, I only have them at the moment. I don't have a Chidori, but yeah, if you're stuck, just go into that, get Tenki, search out your pieces, self-explanatory, Burning Abyss, Shadol, wherever. But in terms of extra deck, it's just so strong that I wouldn't say you don't need one, it's just, you don't really need the chance to go into one, because normally you've pushed for game because you can go, just summon 4 of these, even 5 if you got the good hand, and you can search them out with these. Like I said, Vanities doesn't hinder them. nothing really, like any special summoning lock cards doesn't stop them. So it's such a good anti-meta deck, especially when the new cards come out the next set. So leave your comments down below and like and subscribe. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Reviewer, and I'll see you guys soon.